Hey everyone. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Welcome, welcome, you guys.
Happy Tuesday. And as you can see, we have the Juneteenth colors up here. We've
Mhm.
celebrated Juneteenth yesterday. We had a great day. It was a really nice time.
It was. Oh my gosh, we had I'm gonna call tomorrow yesterday like a marathon of a day, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but we went to two Juneteenth celebrations. So the first one, hey Scorpio Mama. Um the the first one we went to was at Leimert Park, and oh my god, so many people. Oh my god, it was they had like three different stages and different things going on in each stage and all these food vendors. And so what did you think about that, Sonia? And then we could talk about the second event.
It was fun, but like we said, it was like really crowded and it made it challenging to get around, to get food, and it was exhausting. But I just loved the energy. It was beautiful and there was a lot of great things going on. I just wish that we had more space and time to partake in a lot of it.
Yeah, because immediately after that event, we had to hurry up and go to a concert that was going on at the Greek Theater. And so it was actually being taped live on CNN. So some of you guys
Mhm.
may have seen it. So we were there. And VP Kamala Harris was there, and what Miguel and Jodeci and SWV and who else am I missing?
Nelly and
Nelly,
Charlie Parker,
Charlie
not Parker,
Wilson,
Wilson. Thank you. I was
Charlie
like, wait, no,
Wilson.
Charlie Parker's not with us anymore.
No. There's a bunch of other people. Big Frida.
Big
Oh, you
Frida.
want to
Yep.
tell them what you had just told me about Big Frida?
Yeah, no, I got like a picture of her. I was so excited that, she was like kind of coming by in this golf cart and I got a picture and she reposted me in her stories. And I was like, yeah. So that was super cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was fun. But yeah, and then we went out to one of our favorite restaurants and we topped it off. And it was
Yeah.
good. So it was a long day yesterday.
So long, but so good.
But
Good
oh
time.
my gosh, yeah. We got great videos and photos and we just had so much fun. So yeah.
Yeah. Hope you are all doing well out there. Hey, Ness and Evelyn. You already said Scorpio Mama. Hello, hello. Nancy, Samantha. Hey, Dean, Secrets of the Red Moon Tarot. And Margaret, Paisley. Hello, hello. Hey, aloha, Eliza. And yeah, so far I have all your questions starred. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you all come in. And yeah, put those questions in. Get do emojis, all of that kind of stuff. Hey, November.
Yeah.
Questions are in no particular order. We just kind of hop around. And as it's looking, it looks like we could probably take one or two more questions before we close it off.
And by the way, I must say, love your hair. Looks so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not in the braids. Got my curls going. I'll be back in braids by this weekend. Sonja, let me tell you, Sonja does not like to do her hair. I don't like doing my hair. And with braids, it's good to go. Once I braid, I use a day to braid the hair. And then I have like 6 to 8 weeks before I have to do it again.
Yeah.
So, oh, Eliza, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. I know how that feels. Sending you love
Yeah.
and light. Oh.
Big hugs, Eliza. Big
Yeah,
hugs. I know that's tough.
it is. Hey, JR.
Yeah, she says, I know that she is out of a lot of pain, and so am I.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hello, Seattle Roller Derby fan. Hey, Gina. Good to
Did
see
you get
you.
JR's information?
Yep. And I also got
Okay.
November's.
And November. Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to cut the questions off now. Okay. Got you.
Margaret?
Where my son's staying. So let's look at, we don't do health questions, Margaret. We're sending in your son a lot of love and light, but we'll answer the second part of that question on the finances, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So questions are closed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nancy. Okay, Nancy.
All right.
Okay,
That's it.
Nancy. Okay, guys, we're done now.
Yeah.
So probably what we'll do, because we want to, we try to keep it at around an hour, give or take. So maybe, we won't do any, because sometimes we'll do like extra spreads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll try to, maybe do a 3-card spread, or, 1 to 3 cards or something like that. So, all right, guys.
Yeah, I got you, Scorpio Mama. I got you.
Yeah.
So this is who I have. I have Ness, Evelyn, Dean, Scorpio Mama, November, JR, Margaret, and Nancy. No particular order. We're just going to kind of dive in here.
Oh, it
all
looks
right.
Like
thanks for posting that. So Rosalina, LC, listen, you will be the wild card. If we can squeeze you in, we will, okay? Yes. Because you're new, and I like to try to get we both like to try to get new people in. So we'll see what we can do. Just hang around,
and we're gonna do our best to get to you, okay? But you'll be the ultimate last, but we're gonna try our best to get to you.
Yeah. Okay. And just so you all know, this is my last show for a little bit. I'm taking the summer off because I will be doing a lot of traveling and being with my family. So I'm taking the summer off from YouTube, and EQ will let you know if she goes live. She will let you know if that happens.
Yeah, because I've got a lot of traveling coming up as well. We both do. And so if I can squeeze in like maybe a guest to come in with me, I will. Maybe I might just pop on by myself, do just a few questions. So we're going to kind of play it by ear. So we've got a lot going on, you guys, but we'll do our best to try to, do something.
Yeah. She'll do her best. I'm not going to be here.
Right. Yeah. No, she won't be, but yeah. So I will, the month that she's gone, then I'm going to try to maybe 1 or twice, maybe I'll do, yeah. So we'll see.
I'll probably be back towards the end of August is probably what we're looking at for me. So
yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive in because we got quite a few questions here.
Yep. So the guys, we're going to do this too. And Sonja, let's just do it this way. We're not going to start out with for the collective. We're not doing that. We don't have time for that. If they're on the end, if we feel like it, we'll pull. If not, then we'll just go with that. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm going to start here with November.
Okay.
And November says, will I get the permanent position that I have been waiting for?
Ooh, let's see what we're feeling here.
Let's see what my cards have to say. I will tell you, November, when I use my pendulums are, I did get a no, but I also heard something out better is right around the corner for you. But I'm going to see what the cards say. I trust the cards more than I do the pendulum. Hey, Viviani. Hello.
Hey, Miss Viviani. This is interesting. I'm feeling what you just said, and I'll show you why in a second here. I just want to double check just one thing before I pull it up. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. I'm feeling the same thing. All righty. So I just pulled my yes, no cards. And what I do, guys, is I'll look at like how many, I'll pull up 5. And out of the 5, I'll look at the majority. So the first I got was a no. So when you said you weren't feeling that, The first thing was a no. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, and then but the no is also a rebirth. So it made me feel like, oh, there's probably gonna be something else of what you were saying. Then I got the yes. And then I got divine love. So it feels like there's something better coming for you. And it's funny because it shows me a time on at the bottom of this one. It shows August. So maybe something in August. And then I got another yes, testing the waters. So it looks like there's something that's going to be good. And then I've got another yes, and I've got the wait is over. So it feels like maybe the next couple of months that you probably feels like you're going to get something that may be better for you. Actually, will I get the permanent position? So yes, you're going to get a permanent position. Is it that specific position? I'm not feeling, maybe not that specific one, but definitely you're going to get a permanent, because I've got this is like the best card in this deck, and this is a yes. So I feel like yes, you're onto something really good. So hang
Mhm.
tight. That's what I got.
So yeah, the first card I pulled was a sun, which is a yes. However, I did get the Eight of Pentacles. Like, this is really going to be something that I think it's going to involve a lot of work. I think you're going to hear quickly about this, but I don't know if this is going to be the right one. I did have this is also another driven card here with the Knight of Wands, but then I get the Four of Cups, which is like refusing offers. So it might be something with this one. I feel like that it may not be the right one, and you might be considered like walking away from it because there's something else that's right around the corner for you right here. This is the King of Wands here. And I feel like that's something that's going to give you more of a leadership role, something more that's going to have you really shine. You can see how right here it's that like little it's like she's just glowing. Like, look at the lights that are there. And I think that's just going to be something else that's going to help make you shine more. And then over at the base of the deck here, I have the King of Swords, which is another energy, another power card coming in here. So that's what I think. So I think we're both kind of on the same
Yeah.
wavelength there for you, November.
Yeah.
Keep us posted. Let us know how that goes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Trina, JR was asking if anyone's heard from Trina.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't been around in months. Hope everything's okay. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to jump over here to Miss Ness. So Ness says, my roommate's moving out and I live by myself for 2 months to recover. Do you see me actually getting a pay increase in living here by solo? Because Ness would like to convert that second room into a dream closet or office. Or the second part of it is, or do you see finding another roommate after my 2-month solo recovery?
Okay, so that's a lot. So let's break it down. So first, do you see me actually getting a pay increase and then living solo? Let's take a look at that.
I feel like Ness, there is a pay increase coming, but I just don't know if it's going to come in time for what you would like for it to come in time for. Let me see.
Oh, wow. Okay. So just looking at my yes, no's, I know I'm drawn to those right now. So I do feel like first I got the no, okay, but I'm not too concerned with that because I'm reading them all together. Everything else I got was all yeses. So I got slow and steady, something new coming in for you, and they're all yeses.
Mhm.
Okay, so the overall energy for me is going to say, yes, I do see some sort of a pay increase. Now, when? since I got slow and steady, maybe not as soon as you would want, but I do see some kind of an increase and that you would definitely be living solo. So I'm going to pull for your second part of the question. And Sonja, if you get anything, you can hop in at any time.
Okay. Okay, so my question, I think it's all coming together. I'm going to pull just a couple other cards on this. So it's hidden right now, right? It hasn't been revealed. But I do have a celebration coming in. So I think that's the pay increase. That it's going to bring more passion, the passion of what it is that you want, which is to utilize that second room for an office where you can allow yourself to be creative. However, I did pull the sad news card, and I think what the sad news is that it's not coming in time. Like I said, that first initial hit that I got, that it's not going to be in time of when you would like for that to happen. So I think you're going to be able to get to that point, but it's not going to be right after your 2-month recovery period. So it might be a thing of maybe you just look at a roommate for doing a short-term thing, not a full year, or just something that you can maybe do a couple of months to look for somebody just to bring that money in. That could be kind of like your cushion. And then you can say bye-bye, and then you have your place to yourself. We'll see what else EQ got there on that.
What's interesting is I got, again, her satisfaction, her ship's coming in. It's a new beginning. And then she goes into, okay, what should I do? This is the decision. You can see the person actually like, okay, which direction do I want to go in? What do I want to do? But then I'm getting, you're worried. This is all about anxiety, worried, anxiety, stressed. Then I looked at the bottom of the card, which is hilarious to me because there you are. So it's a 3. So it's a group. So yes, I think eventually you are going to have a roommate in there. So I think you'll be solo for a small period of time. And then I think you're going to get another roommate in there. Yeah. Hey, Pisces greeter.
Hey, TK.
See if you're getting the same.
Those aren't really making much sense. It's like the first card that always comes out is like the mystery card.
Yeah.
And then I got justice as well, trying to create the balance, the financial part of it as well. And, eventually moving to calmer waters. So just based on this card here, I feel like that raise is not coming in like immediately, but eventually it does get to the Ace of Pentacles coming in here. So, make a plan for yourself. And, we are also our own creators. So it's about really what energy are you putting into it? What effort? I mean, not necessarily effort, but yes. But what energy are you giving towards it? Is this something that you're really trying to manifest for yourself to make that happen? So really think about it like that, and just allowing yourself to be proactive in that space. So good luck to you, Ness. Keep us posted on how that goes for you. Okay. So we're going to answer the second part of this for Margaret. I used to have a roommate of mine that was named Margaret, but she was from the Caribbean. So the way she pronounced her name was Margaret. The way she said it. So I was supposed to be like Margaret. You're welcome, Ness. Okay, so Margaret would like to know, will her son's finances improve? So, Margaret, I heard a yes, but it's about him really being mindful of his spending. And I almost feel like these little surges. So I don't know if he has the tendency to do these impulse buys, because it just feels like these little moments where he has these impulses. Let me know if that makes any sense. But I'm going to pull some cards too. And everyone, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Ness, for the donation.
Oh, thank you, Ness. Margaret, it's wow. Okay. I just want you to know that I do see him overcoming hardships. This is moving into calmer waters. Okay. So this is a positive card. It's moving on. But then I get to the 7 of Cups. Okay. Now this is also could be in your head a lot. Indecisive. So he's kind of going back to what Sonja said about him maybe making sure that he has plans and budgeting right and stuff like that. So I do see that's where this energy comes from. Again, a lot of different decisions. Sometimes this is also the mindset of illusion and delusions. So he just needs to make sure that he's fully aware of what he needs to do, how he needs to accomplish it. But the last card that I pull is really, really good. I think he will be making better choices because I got the 8 of Pentacles. Look at all of that. New beginnings with money. So he will be overcoming his situation and things will get better financially, but he does have to put the work in. Okay. But I do see this. So this makes me feel really good. And at the bottom of that deck, just to give you another confirmation, it's the Empress. You see she's in gold. When I look at this, when I look at these two together, so that talks about his growth. That's talking about something being birthed, something new coming forth. And so, yes, he has that as long as he makes sure his mind is on the right track and he is choosing wisely about his finances and overcoming some things that he may be going through, especially I know when it comes to healthcare. Healthcare loan bills can put people in bankruptcy. So he will be fine. According to what I'm seeing, it looks good for him. Okay.
Okay. Yes. So the first card I did pull was the Sun. So that's good. That's a yes coming in. Gosh, it's crazy. First card that I pulled for 2 different readings. This one popped up. I got the 9 of Swords. This is about taking charge. He has to really take that charge over the finances. But in the middle of the reading here, I do have a 7 of Swords, which is kind of like avoiding responsibility. So it's really going to be up to him. He needs to step more, be disciplined with the Knight of Swords here, needs to be more disciplined and stay away from the temptations, which I pulled the Devil here. And I think that was the energy that I was feeling, kind of like these surges, the impulse to want to buy things. So, long as he stays mindful of that, the base of the deck, I have the Ace of Wands. And this is a creative spark, inspiration. And I really do think that he's going to be able to pull through with that, but he does need to be mindful. So just keeping that in mind. And good luck. Good luck to him and sending him a lot of healing and light too. We prayed that he'll be able to stay in remission. Okay. Yes. Sending you lots of love.
Mm-hmm. And Ness also wrote something that was interesting. Do you see that one?
Let me go down.
About there's a lot of change in the financial spaces. Uranus is in Taurus.
Oh yeah, it's sending this to November. Ness says a lot of change in the financial, lots of financial startups and plays leveling out from the pandemic, and then the commercial real estate lease coming due in 18 months. Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome, Margaret.
You're welcome. All right, Miss Evelyn. I have not worked since November of 2022. Am I doing something wrong, or is this the universe giving me a break? Thanks. Yeah, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Oops. I put that away. Didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Okay.
Um, so what I heard, Evelyn, is that your ship just hasn't come in yet. You know, sometimes these things, when they happen for a reason. And when we think like, well, why didn't I get this, or why didn't that happen? It's always, everything's for our highest good and purpose. So keep that in mind. But I'm gonna take a look at. I don't think you did anything wrong.
Yes, I got messages for you, Miss Evelyn. This is I'm gonna just pull some more. Wow. Okay. This is what I want you to be aware of, which is quite interesting. Sonja, I unfortunately I didn't hear everything you said.
That's okay.
But I think we're on the same lines, because the first card that I pulled was, you see this woman? That's Miss Evelyn. Communication. And it says, we are more than we think. Observe your thoughts, because they precede your words. That goes back to, what are you putting out there? If you keep thinking, am I doing something wrong? How come I can't, why isn't it happening for me? Why? Because now you're in the loop. Look at the communication. You're bringing that energy right back to you of the why. So you're in that loop of why. So now you have to, this is the next card. So instead of being in that loop of what's wrong, why me, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Well, meditate. That's the next card I got. So this is basically telling you to center yourself. Your communication needs to change. You need to meditate. Meditate also just says, also observe your thoughts. Let the negative flow away, and feed your energetic vibration rise. Everything what I just said. And then the other thing, the last card I pulled for you, this is called empathy. When we allow our compassion to inspire us, all things are possible. So I think it's just you getting clear on what you want. If you want a job, what kind of job do you want? You want to work part-time, you want to work full-time, you want to work remote, you want to work in an office, you want to do a little bit of both. Put your energy and your focus onto that. Okay, so you're not doing anything wrong. Your communication needs to be just changed. Okay, just changing your thoughts. And then know what it is that you want. The other thing that's interesting to me is that you got a lot of threes. 33, 3. And I got a 30, a 3 and a 7, which is a 1, new beginning. So, and threes for me are always about group collaborations, work, teamwork. So this is the message for you. You can have it, but you just need to rethink how you're looking at it. And when we put emotions into it, it makes it even more powerful. So if you're depressed about it, or you're worried, or you're upset, you're putting those emotions in it, and that's going to keep you further away from getting what you want, because you're in that perpetual cycle of not having, not good enough. Why me? And we need to change that circle to go the other way. Yep. I deserve it. I have the perfect job that's coming to me right now, not yesterday, right now. And this is what it looks like to me. And then write it out what you want. Be as specific as possible. Make that your mantra for each day.
Yeah.
And then it will
Another really cool thing you can do, in addition to what EQ is saying with the mantra, it's called scripting. Take the time to really script about, what does your new job look like? What does it feel like? It doesn't necessarily have to be a specific job per se, because as I always say, when I'm going for, when I was going for different jobs and things, if it's not meant for me, then just, spirit remove it. I don't want to, I don't want to have to deal with that. And it might feel like the perfect job, but sometimes what feels perfect to us, we don't see everything.
Yeah.
So write out what just not specific as far as a job per se, like, oh, I'm just throwing out like, a specific bank. I want to work on that bank up down at the corner. Well, that bank down at the corner might not be right for you, but maybe it's just a bank atmosphere that you want to be in. What does that feel like? Writing this all down, journal about it, describe a day at work. What does it feel like? Whatever it is that you want, get into scripting. It's very, very helpful.
Yeah.
But I can tell right now with this card, the burnout, you're just burned out right now with all of this. But as EQ eloquently said, you are in a karmic cycle. This is like the same thing. You're just going around and around with whatever it is that you're feeding yourself into with this. It's toxic. I got toxicity here. But it's time for you to be a leader. It's time for you to step into that. Look, she has her crown. Is that a crown? Yep, she's got her crown on. She's ready to go, but you got to set up your boundaries. Set up what it is that you want. Identify with all of that. Okay. And then look at this, the Phoenix rising coming up. So, and then also this card fell out, serendipity. So allowing yourself to just really flow with that and be in that space. So it's important, guys, what we feed ourselves mentally, what we say to ourselves, it's all so important.
Yeah.
Hope that helps. Best wishes
Connie
to
B.
you. Hey, Connie. I got my necklace on. So pretty. Thank you, Connie. Okay.
And let us know, Miss Evelyn, how things work for you.
Yes, please. All right. Dean in the house.
Oh, I remember okay. All right, Dean.
I forgot what we said, but
me too. I remember it was something. Let me go back to this. Wonder if I should use my other card. Let's see.
Oh, thanks, Connie.
And I thought about putting mine on too, but I was like, no, I don't feel pretty today. And I was like, but I love Debbie's hat. So I was like, I'll put Debbie's hat on.
Oh, girl, you look gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I am pooped from all the activities yesterday. I'm so tired.
Right? Yeah. All right, Dean, let's see here. Yeah, Connie agrees. Gorgeous.
That is hilarious. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So, Dean, I'll just go ahead and start talking because this is really interesting. I feel like, let me first show you the bottom of my deck, okay? So you can see it. I got rest and cooperation, so this is the Four of Swords. So it's about there's no activity right now. So it's showing me that. So I feel like but I do feel like the person is still coming. So I've got the wedding card. See, I got it. It's still there. It's just not right now. And it makes me feel like there's work for you to do. And I say that because I got this card. I don't know why I keep getting this too. I got the Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. But then I also see, now this is the Queen of Cups. So I do see passion and I see, emotions. But I feel like this has a lot to do with this card, Seven of Wands. So I feel like there's more work for you to do. There's more things, or if it's not you, it's them. So it's something that they're going through or you're going through that's keeping the connection not quite ripe, if that makes sense. But I've got the 8 of Wands. So I do feel like it's still coming. You can see it's still going your way, but there's still some more work that needs to be done. And I do feel once that work is done, boom, there's the relationship. So yes, I feel like the relationship, it's still there. Okay. Um, so that's what I'm getting for you. You just need to hang tight, and if we hold on too tight to it, sometimes we can push it further away. And I've been very bad on doing that when I've had readings in the past and people were telling me about, oh, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. It took like years, like almost 7 years when I met my husband at the time, but I was told about him like years prior to, but I kept holding, when, and I do all kind of things looking for him. Oh, is that him? Oh, wait, I think they told me that, and I didn't realize I just needed to live my life because I obviously spiritually, I needed to do some more work. And then when I just said, I'm done, whatever, and then he boop appeared magically, literally.
Dean said, Lord, I'll be an old man.
Look, Dean, look, I feel you. We're right here. We're here. But in all that lesson, Spirit knows the best time for you.
Yeah.
So just chill back, pull it back, and they're coming.
So, Dean, from my cards, what I'm showing somebody coming in, but they're not the right person for you. So I want you to be mindful for that. That's what I have coming in here. So I do have the spiritual awakening card, which is also life lessons. So I think that could be a little bit about what EQ is talking about. Like there's still some lessons that need to be learned. But then I get the relationship card. So I do see a relationship coming in. However, this person's not going to be, I have a mask here. So beware. This person may not truly show you who they are. And the reason why I say that I don't think it's the right one, because I do get the regret card and I also get some anxiety here. So, but I do think your person's coming. Is just be mindful of this relationship here that I pulled here for you.
Sonja, I have to show Dean this. As you were talking, I just pulled these other cards. I was just like, as you were talking, it's everything you said. Look, yes, you will, but it's slow and steady. And it's showing me a time within 6 months, but we know timing can always change. And then when you were talking about someone else coming in, but they might not be the right one, look, not the right time. So someone else may come with illusion and delusions for you, but you still have to do what? Self-work.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. And yes, you will get that person. So I don't know how more clear it is, but
yeah. Big hugs, Dean.
Yeah,
Hang in there. Hang in there, my friend. Hang in there.
And I trust, I feel you. I feel you. I'm going through the same thing. Like I've been divorced 7 years, going on 8 years. Where the hell is this new man? Come on.
All right.
Okay. That was fun.
Okay. JR.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Is the person I will be involved in a romantic relationship in my life already? Oh.
Well,
okay. Let's see.
okay. We got you, JR.
Oh, absolutely, Connie. Everyone, send prayers out. Connie's asking for prayers from a former student's mother, AJ Harvey. So if everyone can please keep AJ Harvey in your prayers, your well wishes, your healings. Much appreciated. Thanks for letting us know, Connie.
Yeah, this is really interesting here. I'm gonna use my yes or no's but I feel like if the person is not here, they are coming quick, and I'll show you why. But it has to do with you though. So I see this. I see there's you. There's the offer, right? There's the romance. There's the offer coming through. But then there's a completion. So I feel like this, and the completions are always about endings, right? So it's about you wanting to create that relationship, and you're ready. There's the offer, but there's a completion of something in your life. And then I've got this. This is the Chariot coming in fast. Okay. So that's why I feel like this person may come, if they're not already there, if you've gone through an ending of something in your life, and then at the bottom of the deck, look, they're around you. So I feel like, yeah, that they're very close to you. It has something to do with a completion in your life, an ending of a cycle, something like that. But then the Chariot comes through, which is great victory, and you see them around you. So I hope you get that. But I just want to do my yes or no's real quick. But that's the energy I feel.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not really feeling anything, any certain particular way about that. I had to pull two different spreads. My second spread doesn't make any sense at all. But the first one, it's still kind of like unclear because this is what I get. Let me just share with you. I have the crossroads, and I have text messages, and I have signs and synchronicities. And then I have a proposal coming in, not necessarily a marriage proposal, but someone coming in here. But then I get the family card. So I'm wondering too, if this is someone that may be close to the family or somebody that you already know. At the base of my deck, I do get the change card. So I'm not getting a quite, well, this one. So it could be, I look right underneath that, I have ex-lover. So it doesn't mean necessarily an ex-love person, but someone from the past, someone that you may already know, possibly. What would you get?
I'm just tripping every time you say something, and it's just like there's somebody. So yes, but look at that recent breakup. Somebody's going through a breakup.
Oh yeah, the ex-lover here.
Or an end. That's why I also got the ending, and you got the ex-lover. So something with this ending of something. And then I got, now this was interesting. This is just a message about you deserving better. So you deserve better. But then I got, here's new love coming. So I got new love. And now the new love has a date as well. This one says September. And then I pulled the bottom of the deck just to see. So what's the overall energy? I've got a yes. So again, it has something to do with an ending. And that's what you said, an ex-lover, maybe not you, maybe them. And then by sheer chance of something, they're like right there. Something to do with that. So the question is, are they in your life right now? I would have to say it has something to do with this ending or this beginning of some sort. So yeah, that's all I can say. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get like a clear cut answer on that, but new beginning.
It keeps saying yes, new beginning. So there's an ending and then a new beginning coming in. So, but it feels like it's right next to each other. That's the thing. Yeah, it feels like she's right. They're right next. They're right there. Something to do with this change, whether it's your change or their change.
Yeah, Connie, sorry, the questions are closed for tonight. We got somebody on standby just in case so we can squeeze them in.
Mhm.
So much information, but it okay. JR says, "Oh my God, so much information, but it makes sense."
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good, because I'm like, I don't know.
No, no, you pretty much said the same thing I did. It has something to do with a
Yeah.
breakup or something to do with which is an ending. It has something to do with that
Hmm.
energy, and then that other person will appear, will come in, um,
Yeah.
by happenstance. It's just gonna be one of those things you bump into them or something because it shows me they're right in your energy, but you're just not aware of it as of yet.
Yeah. I'm
Mhm,
just going to share these cards anyhow, which I had picked just in case it, I can't make head or tails of them, but we'll see. But I do have delays.
mhm,
Okay. And then I have fragmented. So something's not quite clear just yet. And then I have burnout, which I
mhm,
feel probably this is like you wondering about it. But then I also get online and bridge. So
mhm.
closing the gap, something coming, might this person might reach out to you online. But at the base of the deck, I have chaos. So it's almost like, I mean, that could be that
That's
ex
that
part
ending.
energy.
That's the
Yeah,
ending
just
that
trying
they're
to clear
going
things
through, the
up.
breakup, the something that if not JR, then that's what they're going through.
Yeah,
That's that energy right now. But once that passes, then it creates the new beginning. And the bridge is saying, yep, it's on its way.
yeah. It's going to
Mhm.
bring in that change.
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Best of luck to you, JR. Hey, Jaconda. Hello, hello.
Hello, Jaconda.
All right, Scorpio Mama, you are up. How will July be for me? Any good surprises? Ooh, fun. Okay, let's see.
What card do I want to use for you? You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to use Kim's cards. I like these too. We're just going to, this is more intuitive based. So let's see what we can see.
You know what song came up to me? What's that song? Hot fun in the summertime.
Oh, yes,
That
yes.
song, that song came up for me. So I think you're gonna have some good old July fun. Oh, JR says the guy I'm interested in is a former friend and he recently friended me on social media.
Well, there you have it.
There's that
I
online
wouldn't be
card.
surprised if the he's the one that's going through a recent breakup. So that chaos energy, that endings may be on his side of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how will July be for Serena?
Oh, and look, and he broke up with his girlfriend. Well, there you have it. Yeah, he's the one in all that chaos. But
Oh,
once he gets
that's
past
funny.
that ending is really done, then there's the door opens for you guys if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dean says, thanks, ladies. You're the second group of readers that told me there are possible two people coming in my way, but time will tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's hope one of them's right. I know one of them isn't.
No,
So,
one is definitely that I think you'll be very happy with. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Scorpio Mama. I'm going to pull these cards so I can't see them. Huh. This is very interesting. But before I give my interpretation of what I'm feeling, let me pull something else real quick.
All right. Gosh, I've been having a lot of, and I've been mixing these cards up too, but I've been having a lot of the same cards pop out tonight. So the first card I got for you here, Serena, is the Angel. And what comes through with this is for you to really make sure that you check in with your guides and to ask for guidance and more clarity. Um, I have the children card. So it's like this really playful type of energy. I feel that you and the kids, like you're just gonna have fun. You just allow yourself to have fun. And what they're showing with me here with you, you might be, because I pulled the moon here. There may be some intensities of emotions for you to allow yourself just to kind of work through those. Ask your guides for help, ask them for assistance, and for you to learn to trust your intuition more. I think sometimes there may be some things that you may be second guessing yourself about, but just really to step in that and trust yourself, because a lot of times you probably get on that end of burnout. I know burnouts come up a lot for people tonight. So being mindful of that so you don't burn out, trust yourself, go with the flow, right? And I got the Phoenix card. This is a card of really stepping in and rising from the ashes. So just be free. Like you see her just spreading her wings there. Allow yourself to spread your wings and to trust yourself more and trust yourself to have fun. But I don't see any real like red flags or anything like that. Just allow yourself to just be free is what I have for you.
Okay, this is so interesting. So I've got, and I'm reading these intuitively, and then I can also give you the message. But right now, when I look at this card, this is for me letting you know. I feel like there's communication coming up. There's something to do with something new, something fresh, also divinely inspired or divinely guided. Okay, so when I see the birds for me are all about communication, you coming into contact with different things. But something is approaching, something's going to happen. Now, there's the message here that I'll read for you is a little bit different than my interpretation, but this is all about peace. So this talks about, may I find ways to promote and express myself in the world in a loving and peaceful way. Okay, so again, the message is about peace, but for me, intuitively, something's coming in for you, divinely guided.
I just got to show that quickly with the wings.
Oh my God.
There,
Yes.
yeah, where I was telling you just to be free, just
Yes,
to
to
like
be
go with
free,
things. Yeah,
freedom.
look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But this is interesting because now look at this card, guys. Now, intuitively, what this meant for me is it's like in the dead of winter. Okay. But look at the pathway. I feel like things around you might be slowed or maybe not a lot of stuff going on for you. However, look at the water. It's like the trail, like you're being guided. Go back to this. You're being guided and it ends up at this tree. Now, the tree reminds me like the tree of life, or healing. There's something that's going to be heading your way. However, I don't think that it's going to manifest itself in July. I think this is going to go beyond July. And then I get this. So for me, this might be you doing something new. You are either learning something new. Are you going back to school? But this is about knowledge. So I feel like there's something that's going to happen in July that's going to give you a new perspective. Okay. But I do feel like it's going to extend beyond July. Now, this card talks about education, and it is, may I find ways to explore the world and learn new things. Okay. So again, there's something new coming for you. And at the bottom of that, I got the time clock. You need to have patience. So I feel like it may start in July, but it's going to keep going. And you have to have patience. Okay. Then I was like, okay, I hope she understands that, but what else can I tell her? And I got the same thing. So basically, this is you in the summertime. So your summer looks fun. July looks good. This is one of the best cards of the deck. So I feel like you're going to be out having fun, being out and about, but this is all about patience and balance. So whatever's coming in for you in July, just be mindful of it. And look at the light. You're going to be shown the light. You can see the little light right here. Okay. And then I got the card of patience. You got to wait for it. Wait. Look at the time again. Wait for it. Okay, so something's going to reveal itself to you where you just be patient. It's going to extend further than July, but I feel like it's divinely inspired for you, and I think it's something that you're going to be like, really? Okay. And you're going to go down a new pathway. So let me know how that works for you, but that's what I got.
All right. Blessings to you. Okay. Miss Nancy. And then we got you next after that, Elsie, okay? Nancy says, can you tell me who was trying to get my attention by turning my TV on? Ooh. Wow.
That's a family member for me.
Gosh, so the first thing, do you have a brother that's crossed over, Nancy? I don't know. I heard something like something about a brother. Ness says, reflecting, I think your reading is clear. Live alone for 2 months, have a roommate, and then create a plan on how to make more money. Okay. Yes, she has 2 brothers. Okay. So yeah, I heard brother. Oh gosh, I got goosebumps with that. I feel like one of your brothers was trying to reach out to you.
Yeah. Immediately I heard family.
Mm-hmm.
They were connected to her through family. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to pull a couple of cards.
Yeah.
I like that plan, Ness. Sorry, guys, I'm jumping all over the place. It's like I connected, and then it was like my eyes went here. I'm definitely a squirrel kind of person. I'll feel like, oh, ooh, squirrel. Yes, make a plan. I see that happening for you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you. Nancy, I had a jumper card. I'll show it to you in a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm getting all of this about attention, but I want more than that. But I do feel like it is a family member. I just want to double check who it is.
That's so funny. Look, this is not what it's talking about in that sense, but this is what just flew out of my deck just now. So yeah, it's definitely somebody who turned that on for you. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's definitely a man.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a man. Maybe even an older man. Getting an older man. Okay. Yeah. I'm curious about something, Nancy, and I don't want to put your business out there. Let me just. Okay. I'm getting 2 things, and I can't decipher between the 2. I'm sorry, but let me just kind of put this out there for you. So yes, I do feel like this is the card that fell out of the deck. So there's someone that was trying to get a hold of you. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got that. And stepping into the unknown. Okay, this is all about going on faith and go with it. Is what I'm getting. Then I get this. Look at the sword. So there's a new beginning. So they were reaching out to you. and it's funny because when I look at this is about completion. Look at the world. So I feel like there's two different worlds. So they're showing you, they're breaking through, getting your attention. Okay. And then of course I get balance, but this is also, she has a wing. So there's an angel. So I know there's somebody on the other side. I get it.
Mhm.
Then I got two things that make me feel like, wait, this may be more than just a family member. Definitely there was love there. I'm feeling like there may have been an old, okay, it's either a family member and it's an older man, or a much more mature man. I'll put it that way is what I'm getting. But I'm also feeling like it may be a past love. Someone in your past that maybe you had dated. So those are the two things I keep feeling. I can't shake either one of them. So maybe they're both coming in at different times. I don't know, but I'm getting an older man. And then I'm getting connected to family, but then I'm also getting a past love. I don't know if you can verify with me if you lost somebody from a past love that you may have had.
Okay.
So that's what I'm getting.
Yes, her boyfriend. So I think they're both trying to come through here because I distinctly heard brother. So and I think your boyfriend's he's trying to come in as well.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I know. Just gave me chill bumps there because I felt brother too, but then someone else was like trying to come in there. I'm like, no, this is a love. This is a past love, love, love. I was like, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Girl, you just gave me chill, Nancy. I got chill bumps. Oh. Okay. And then Sonja. Oh my God. Okay.
Well, whoever turned on the TV, I mean, it could have been either one of them, but they're both around you. They're both trying to get your attention. You know, I had got my little ghosting card, even though this is in reference to someone that ghosts you that doesn't try to call you or anything like that. But the fact that it's a ghost, I thought that was really cool. It's so funny because I pulled the world here and I also pulled the world here too. I pulled both. And so when you were doing that, my mouth was dropping. I was like, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also got the star. You know, so you know, they're trying to get your attention. And possibly it could be about something. I don't know if you have something going on with finances, but this came up with hot mess. So, you know, it might be something that, but they said that there's potential there. So if there's a situation or problem or whatever, just know that you're going to work through that. Yeah, at the base of this deck, because I pulled a couple of these cards, and I feel like, you know, with the devil and the death, that whatever it is that might be going through or something that's coming, it's going to end and have a new beginning. But you're going to bring in that balance. And then that's when I had the world. And then at the base, I have the balance card, which is an angel.
I had that card too. I had that same card. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I do have my older brother's remains by TV. So, okay. Yeah. All right.
I think they're both. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both coming through for you, Nancy.
Yeah.
Big hugs. That's awesome.
I know.
All right. All right. Our last question. Elsie. You still with us?
She said hot mess express here. You got your hot mess card.
Oh, wait. Anything I should know. Can't find a job. Can't find a job. The job I have is a hot mess. Thanks, Rosalina.
But wait, you got to pull up that hot mess. That's her.
Yeah. Is this what you're feeling, Rosalina?
Yes. That's there. There she go. That's hot mess right there. There you
go. Yeah, don't worry. This is me many times. I identify with that card. I'm not claiming it, Elsie, but I can identify.
You know, just say, and this too shall pass, because it will.
Exactly.
And it will pass, because we all have stories.
Well, Elsie, I'm going to say to you what, you know, a lot of what we shared earlier with who were we doing the employment thing? Was that Evelyn? You know, expressing what it is that you want, you know, about your job. Sometimes when you can't find the job that you want, it could be that you're not being super clear on exactly what it is that you want. So you're feeling scattered and you're feeling all over the place. So get super crystal clear on what it is that you want. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy.
You're welcome.
But we're going to pull some cards to see what we see. Oh, yeah. Dean says, I have been taking your advice, EQ. You are like the third person that has told me that I could be pushing love away. And if I continue to fixate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do that.
Mm-hmm. Connie, are you still here? Go ahead and put your question in. If you're still here.
Okay, so we want to find for Elsie. We look at her job prospects or things that we can give her about her job.
Mm-hmm.
Is her not liking the current job and she wants to do something different? Is that what the question is? Okay,
Miss Rosalina.
Okay,
she's here.
Says I'm here. Okay, awesome. Okay.
Anything I should know? What does Rosalina need? Let me use this deck. Use a different deck. All right, we got you, Rosalina.
Okay, no, I'm getting the same things here. Let me use another deck.
Connie, you still here? Been applying for about a year. It's sad. Now look at it. Don't look at it as it's sad. Look at it as that you're getting closer to the right opportunity. You're getting closer and closer. You're closing the gap. You know, you feel that energy of feeling, oh, it's sad, this and that. And you're just going to produce more of the same thing. Yep. So you're going to keep turning over that same rock. So let's talk about the rock. Let's talk about that sparkly rock over there that's coming. You turned up that same rock because those weren't the ones for you. So now, what is the rock that you want? You're an adult educator and got laid off. Okay. All right. Well, now it's still to get clear about what's this new job look like that you want.
Right. Okay. I'm liking it. Okay. All right. So, Elsie, here we go. I got the sun. Best card in this deck is the sun. Okay. This is the card of yes. So, will you find something new? Yes. Okay. It will be exposed to you. You will know. What's interesting is look at you being an educator. It may be back in education because I'm getting the books. So, or you may have to learn something new. But there's security. I've got the anchor. There's security with this job. Okay. So I feel like it's going to offer you what you want from it. What's interesting is I've got the ship. So the ship is about travel. So you may have to drive to it. It may not be like a remote thing. It may be something you physically have to drive to. There may be a distance there. You may have to commute. Or it's also might be connected to, I'm sorry, my computer just did something really weird here. Okay, now I can see the chats again. I was like, what the hell just happened here? Okay. All right, look, who we just brought in, y'all stop playing with me. My computer, y'all just be like, woo, stop. We love you though. Okay. So I would say it may also be connected to something foreign, okay, or something maybe the person. Oh, okay, I got it. It may have something to do with an older person. So this is oh my gosh, didn't she say she works for adults? I've got older. The lilies are all about someone that's older people, seniors, mature people. So I got that at the bottom of the deck, and it's connected to, so the job that okay, maybe back up. What I'm trying to say is, yes, you got change coming. Yes, it looks like it may be in the same field. There may be a distance. You may have to drive to the job. There also is a foreign connection or travel or something like that. And it does involve working with older people, the lilies. So I feel like you may be in the same area. And I see a new beginning with that. And I see that you're worried because you're like, oh, these people are getting on my nerves. You see that too, Sonja?
Mm-hmm.
You getting that?
Yep.
Yes, you could be you could be remote. Okay, well, it's funny you say that because I was trying to stop my reading, but it keeps talking to me like the home. So
Yeah,
so
that's what Ness was saying to LC. Have you considered online education? You could be a remote educator.
and when she said that, look what popped up.
The
So
house.
the house, but so then we'll have an option. She can travel or she can stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that's
So
saying.
LC, it's about, or Rosalina's about expanding what you might be used to
Mm-hmm.
and opening it. This day and age with technology and everything that's going on, the possibilities are endless. You just have to open your mind up to it more, right? This is what I got for you.
Good
Like,
luck.
yeah, exactly. The
Good luck.
clover, the good luck.
She can, yeah.
Yeah.
Two. There's two for her. But go ahead.
Yeah. I got the star. It's about making the wish. What is it that you want? You have to be clear. You have to really put out there exactly what it is that you want. Sometimes we think we know what we want. We think we know how clear that we're being, but you could get even clearer. That's the thing. You got to go deeper with it. Okay. And get out of your head about it. Just allow it to flow with the 5 of Swords. I think you're overthinking things. I think that, the energy and stuff that you're putting into it. I think you're putting too much of what it feels like. I'm feeling like this heaviness, and it's like you're putting all this energy on being stressed and worried and focusing so much on what you haven't gotten versus what you can get. Okay. The possibilities are endless. So really opening up your mind, your energy into all the possibilities that I can get and get excited about it. Don't get worried and sad. Don't get worried and sad. Get excited about the possibilities, okay? Because this is where you are right now with the 5 of Wands, just kind of trying to work your way through this. And I think you're creating your own boundaries, your own things that you're setting up for yourself. But this is where you want to get to, the Queen of Pentacles, feeling confident and strong and making that wish come true here with the 8 of Wands. Okay, it's going to happen. Justice is coming in. The scales will be balanced, but it's about your mindset, your mind frame, and how you're feeling about this whole situation. So flip the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be sad. Don't be a hot mess. Think about the possibilities of what can happen and what will happen, but you have to be in that energy of that. So hope that helps. I hope the messages we got for you, hope that helps you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Best of luck to you. Keep us posted. Yep. Okay.
Please do.
All right, peeps.
Did Connie ever? Is Connie here?
No, she must have signed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try to get her next. Well, I guess you ain't going to be here because this is your last for a while. So. I'll try to get her.
All right, peoples. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And you can see me two more times. This Thursday, I'm going to be on with Terry at Holding Your Space at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So check me out there. And then, of course, on my channel, sonjaraynelee, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. On my channel, I will be doing my last coffee chat for a stint before my summer break. Yes. LC says, oh, thank you. I'll look into it and I'll get more in depth on what I want. Yes, it's a struggle with the job to the point where I self-reported them to the state. I love and forever be patient first. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Don't lose hope. You got this.
And Ness was asking about a collective card, and we had chose.
Oh yeah.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a collective card.
Okay.
What happened?
Give you because I was shuffling and then a card popped out. So I guess I will go ahead and just give you guys what the card is for the collective. Okay, guys. You see this beautiful flower here. This flower is all about simplicity. So today, my prayer of intention is to live, appreciate, and strive for simplicity. May I remember all of the simple things in my life that make every day meaningful. So the collective is simplicity. Let's not try to complicate things.
I love simple. I love that word.
Yeah.
I got indecision, and it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And I think this really applies well for this evening because, we all need to learn to trust our gut more and to embrace it and honor the way that we feel. Whether we're feeling discouraged or whether we're feeling sad or, um, just acknowledging those, but really looking at how do we want to feel? How do I want to feel today? I do that when I wake up. How do I want to feel today? What is it that I want to feel, especially if I'm feeling stressed or whatever? Because this indecision, when you're in that indecision space, it just it can feel a little off.
Yeah.
So the key is, I'll wrap it up with this, is to get intuitive about how you're feeling. Why am I feeling this way? I always explore and play with my emotions to really feel things. Today I was in a lot of anxiety energy, which was not fun, but I had to break it down to see why I was feeling that. Ultimately, EQ and I talked about this. We're tired. We had a marathon day yesterday and we're tired. So that was contributing to my anxious energy. So allow yourselves to explore and trust your intuition, trust your gut of what your body's telling you, and keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're giving you big hugs.
Yes, big hugs to everybody, to the collective. Yay. Okay.
All right, guys, take care.
Bye, guys.